As promised, this is a quick review of the Icarsoft MB2. I have it currently connected to my W220 179, which is a 2006 S65 AMG. This is the main screen that you will see once you plug the computer into the car. What we're interested in is the options that we have under bends. So if I hit OK, and I apologize for the camera, I'm hand holding it. These are the first options that you have. If I click into bends, I have version 11.50 as one database, the latest one. From here we can select which vehicle we want to diagnose. In my case, it's a 220 S class as of 9/2002. We'll select gasoline engine, left-hand steering. And again, these are all of the 220 series vehicles. I'll just keep going and see what we have here. Okay, I think that's it. Let me go to 220 179. Hit OK. Now we could do a diagnose mode, automatic or manual select. Automatic will go through every single module. To save time, I'll do manual select and I'll show you which modules are available. So you have TCM, ECM, Distronic, ECM, ESP, suspension, TPMS, SRS, central gateway. This is the reversible emergency retractors for the seat belts, I believe. Overhead control panel, EIS, headlamp range, left headlamp and right headlamp control modules, upper control panels, PSE, SAM, front left, front right, rear SAM, system diagnosis, trailer, keyless go, special vehicle multifunction controller, instrument cluster, steering column module, Parktronic, door control modules, electric seat adjustments, pneumatic pump for dynamic seats, air conditioning, stationary heater, and so forth. And then that's it. There are 44 control modules that the system has access to. Now in my case, one of my posts I had mentioned that it seemed like I had a PSE problem where it was taking too long for the PSE pump to actuate the door control, the door lock actuators. I just cleared the codes and I manually locked and unlocked the doors several times while the engine was running, because I have a theory that maybe the codes are being thrown because of a slightly weak battery. I checked my battery before starting the car and it was only at 12.24 volts, where it should be around 12.6 to 12.8. And as everyone knows, with W220s, weak batteries could cause strange electronic problems. But anyway, let's go into the pneumatic system equipment module. We can check the control unit version. We can also read the fault codes. In this case, no DTCs after I've cleared it. And I have, let's see, I have locked the doors, unlocked the doors, locked the doors again. All the doors are locking and unlocking. Unlock the doors again. Let's go back to this. Hit OK. Read fault codes. No more fault codes. So I don't know if I have to do a drive cycle and see if that comes back. Let's just check the front left SAM. Front left SAM was giving me an error saying an intermittent short In A9, this is the control wire going from the control panel to the front left SAM, which controls the air conditioning compressor. Control unit version, let's see. Okay. Let's see if there's any fault codes. We have one. Component M61 wiper motor is not within the park position, terminal 31B. I think this might have been caused by me changing the wiper blades a couple of days ago. Turned the car to position 1, activated the wiper blades, turned the car off, changed the blades. But let me go ahead and see what the next code is. Okay, same thing. I'm going to clear. Let's read the data stream and see what it says. Voltages. Okay. Indicators. Oops. Data stream. Back to read fault code. All right, so let's clear this fault memory and see what happens. Read fault code. No DTCs. Okay, so that was in the SAM front left. Let me activate the wipers. Wipers activated. Read fault code. No DTCs. So again, I'll do another drive cycle and check this when I come back. Let's take a look at the front right SAM. Control unit version. Okay. Fault codes. No DTCs. What does the data stream for this SAM show? Voltages again. 14.2. Indicators. Okay. Everything looks good. Left compartment light. Left compartment illumination would switch. Oh, I just turned it on. I opened the glove box. Okay, let me close the glove box. Yep, shows off. So the data stream is live. Again, apologize for the shaky camera. Get out of this one. Rear SAM. Let's take a look at that. Fault codes. No DTCs. Data stream. Door contact switch trunk lid. Let's see what this one says. Operated front door. Anything else? Nope. Fuel level sensor. 59%. Right rear brake pad contact sensor. Let's see. Does it tell me anything? System diagnosis. Only interior can. Let's see. Control unit version. Okay. Let's see if there's any fault codes. Nope. Keyless go. No. Okay. Now this one, special vehicle multifunction controller, I'm not quite sure what this does. The last time I checked it, it didn't give me anything. I'm not sure if I can do it with the engine running or if the engine has to be off. It's something I'm going to have to try later on. Let's see what it says. Control unit version. And for some reason, accessing this module does take time. It takes a bit longer than everything else does. Oops. Pressed it again. My fault. Hardware status 0000. So maybe it's not even in this car. If I read fault code, I don't think it'll give me anything. I think it'll just tell me that it's not supported. Yeah, so communication information, there's a fault with the vehicle ECU. This is a generic response that the system gives back, I think, when the module is not present in the car. I've seen that happen with Parktronic because I don't have Parktronic. Instrument cluster. Let's take a look. Fault codes. Now this is one that keeps coming back. Fault in CAN communication with control unit Pneumatic. I'm not quite sure why. I think maybe the previous owner decoded the Pneumatic out because it's an old system. It runs off an analog communications infrastructure that just isn't there anymore. Let's see what the data stream says. Oh. This is interesting. Recognition of oil replacements. Well, I don't know. Let's go back to that fault code. I'm going to try and clear it and see what happens. That's the only one that's there. And I'm sure after every drive, well, see, I cleared it and it just comes back. Steering column module. No DTCs. Parktronic, again, this is one of those modules that's not in this car. So I have a feeling that when I run a diagnostic, it's going to tell me the same thing as I got in the previous test, where it'll just give a generic error saying that, you know, it can't communicate with that module. Let's see what the unit version says. Yeah, 0000. So I think that indicates that it just doesn't exist. Front left door control module. No DTCs. So regarding that PSC error that I posted in the forums earlier this morning, where Wally said that he doubts that all of the door actuators went bad. Oh, here's one. Power locking micro switch is closed for longer than 80 seconds. Which door is this for? Rear left. Okay, the rear left micro switch does not work. The external micro switch does not work for keyless go. I don't think, if I go back into this, see what the fault code says again. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll have to research. Let's clear it. Go back. No DTCs. Let me lock the door again. Unlock. Read fault code. No DTCs. Oops. Shoot. Sorry guys, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, that was rear left. Let's do rear right. No DTCs. Go back to rear left real quick. Still no DTCs. Okay. Again, I don't know if this is dependent on drive cycle. I wonder what the data stream says though. Operating switches, left rear power. Alright, not operated. So the MB2 does give you a whole bunch of things that you can check. Check seat adjustments, fault code, nothing. Electric seat adjustment front right. No codes. Alright, left front dynamic seat. Now, whenever I press the dynamic seat button for the driver's side, it shows up on my dashboard. Now, I don't know why I'm getting this fault. Fault in camera with pump dynamics. Let's see. Let's see if it shows the same thing with the right front. Read fault code. Okay, so this is why I think maybe whenever I press the button on the front passenger dynamic seat to activate it, it doesn't appear in the gauge cluster. But I'm not quite sure what S1081 switch is. I don't know if that's the switch that's actually on the seat itself or the switch on the door. Anyway, there's an open shorter circuit that I'm going to have to try and sort out. If I clear the fault memory, it goes away, but then it just comes back eventually. As for the front dynamic seat, this is a new code, read fault code. Let's just clear it and see what happens. Okay. Fault code, no DTCs. Look at the data stream. Switches. Pressure sensor values. Pneumatic pump for dynamic seats. Let's read the control unit version. It's a Bosch. Let's see if there's any fault codes here. See, no fault codes in the PSC system for the seats. Now I wonder if I adjust my seats. Let me turn pulse on the massage seats. Yes, and I can feel my back getting rubbed. My oh, that's quite nice actually. Read fault code, no DTCs while that's running. Pneumatic pump for dynamic seats. Read fault code, no DTCs. Okay, that's fine. Let me turn the massage back off. Multi-contour backrest. Sorry, my hands are shaking. I think I drank way too much coffee this morning. Control unit version. Hardware status 00, so it's not there, so I don't think I'm going to get anything here. I may not have this module in this car. Yep. It's not there. Rear AC. Read fault codes. No DTCs. Rear conditioner is fine. Air conditioning. Fault codes. Now this is one that I get a communication error with when the vehicle is running for some reason. Control unit version. Okay, I'm gonna turn the engine off, and I'm gonna go back and read the fault codes. No DTCs. I'm going to set the to position 1 so that the dash cluster is just on, engine's not running. Position 1, I'm sorry, position 2. Let's go back to read fault codes. Okay, so whenever the engine is running or in position 2, it will not allow me to read fault codes, which is very strange. With Sentry, you should be able to do that. Data stream, while the engine is running, this works. Activation of control units. Okay. Left positioning motors. I wonder what other actual values does. Blower basic setting 0 volts. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Let me go back to PSC, since we're having mostly issues surrounding the door locks and PSCs. I see if there's any. Still no DTCs. So we'll see what happens. Let me pause this video for a minute so I can show you a few other things about the actual unit itself. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So back at the main menu, as you see, we have OBD2, Benz, Smart, and Sprinter. We also have this review function. Now, the nice thing with the MB2 is that if you are looking at individual modules and you come across DTCs, you can actually choose to save them in the system. In which case, if you have something saved and you go to review DTCs, it'll show you every DTC that you've recorded. Same thing with the data stream. I didn't record anything though, so it's not gonna show you much, but I thought that was a pretty interesting feature. Upload record. Oops. this I'm not quite sure what it does. I'll have to ask the manufacturer. Maybe you can upload some sort of an Excel file somewhere, which would be pretty cool. Alright, let me pause the video again, and I will show you the actual system in some better light.